Welcome to Beyond Average. Today I'm downtown, and I really want to talk to y'all on the topic today of giving. So I'm out here trying to find some homeless people. I got a care package. I have a shirt and some bananas and some water just kind of wrapped up in a shirt, and I'm just going to randomly select some homeless people and give it to them, and hopefully maybe make their day. Who knows? But the idea behind it is to give. You cannot allow yourself to receive without giving. The more you give, the more you get back. Now, necessarily, it's not how much, you never get back exactly what you want. You always get back what you need. And in saying that, just because you go out and give doesn't necessarily mean you will receive. You don't want to come up with a mindset of trying to give to get. You want to just give full-heartedly and not have that mind frame of trying to take. That's a higher state of conscience of just giving without having to take or expecting something back. And this is kind of what I'm doing. I've been always wanting to do something like this, and right now that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm out here just trying to walk around, see what's up, and maybe talk to some people and give, not necessarily what I have in my backpack, but just some friendly vibes, some good vibes. So yeah, we'll see what we got. See, I got a shirt here. I got a banana and 2 waters. My little care package that I'm delivering to some people here. So trying to brighten their day. Alright, so I met somebody who's really cool. What's your name, bud? Patrick, what's up, buddy? So,
Oh God, I got cold.
no, dude, you look good, dude.
I'm only 60.
You're only 60? Shit, man. So, we were just talking about giving and how like this world has gone to being more into themselves than it is to actually give, and the thought of just giving is amazing, because once you give out, you receive in.
What do you suppose it is about the selfish doctrine that these people have these days?
It's a scarcity mind. I mean, the world that we live in today is I gotta have this. This mine's better than yours, and we end up, I don't want to say get greedy, but we end up being trapped in our own bubble. And not also that, it's also the news and the media. Nowadays it's even harder, because back then there wasn't so much media to focus on like criminal stuff.
Well, and it was different.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what media is, the thing that caused like Vietnam to stop, because they kept seeing the violence and the killing and all that stuff. And now we see a lot of that. Like, we have school shootings now. We have so much like turmoil within, we have Donald Trump as the president. You either love him, we either love him or we hate him, and the media uses that against us to stay trapped within ourselves. I mean, there isn't too much love out there anymore,
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Donald Trump is the worst president we've ever had.
There's, it's a sticky subject. I usually try to just stay within my means of trying to help each other out. like I said, there's people that love him and there's people that hate him. It's a crazy world out there. It's not just Donald Trump. I mean, it was the same thing with Obama. I mean, you could say the same thing with Hillary Clinton. And that's the thing. These people, these leaders in the world, they get put in this position, and you either like what they say or you don't. They have like different, like, to me.
Well, they espouse what they think you want to hear.
Exactly. So they can get elected.
Right.
Yeah. That's the main goal, is just try to, be the president. And then you
well, it's like Donald Trump lost by 3 million votes with the Electoral College voted him in.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. But so I'm out here trying to, give back to the community and try to get back to the people and try to, do what's right. I was talking to him about, even myself, I have become selfish in some ways, and I try to get myself out of whatever selfishness I'm in and try to give back. Because they say the more you give, the more you get back. And it's not necessarily in the way that you want, it's the what you need.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, it's been a pleasure talking to you, bud.
Same with you.
Yeah, take care, bud, right?
Good luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So, by giving to this world, like I said, you do receive. And by not giving, we take ourselves into a lower state of mind. We become more scarce, and we don't thrive. The thing that gives us that good vibes, that gives us that energy to want to achieve, to be passionate, to make ourselves better and to improve. It comes from giving. You can take businesses, say McDonald's, for instance. Now, they're a fast food place. They serve food. So, yes, they make a lot of money. There's a lot of McDonald's out there, and they come up with that dough. That's for sure. But they're not taking. See, they're giving. They're giving you the food that you want. The food that most people desire and crave. They're giving you that bit of goodness. So when they are getting that money from you, you're paying for them to give to you something that you want. Something that you may value just for that moment. But they are also given. So in that same way, that's how the universe, that's how God, the world, that's how it gives back to you. Now, we tend to be trapped within ourselves. We tend to stay in our little bubble. And like I've said, the media and everything has got us in our own little shell, to be afraid, to make sure that we aren't being taken advantage of, or somebody coming in and invading our lives and ruining it. So yes, it is hard for us to reach out to others, and we kind of live in our own world, in our own head. So yes, it is very hard for us to think outside of ourselves and think upon to others. And it's not even thinking upon to others, it's more of allowing yourself to give yourself, instead of to keep yourself within. You can say like a squirrel and how they collect nuts. Now, you have a bunch of different squirrels, and they have a bunch of different pile of nuts that they accumulate, they gather, and they keep. Most of us are in the position where we're hiding our nuts. We're protecting our nuts. We're not sharing with other people. That is not good, because we stay within ourselves. And if you actually think about giving and you giving yourself to somebody else, it allows them to give themselves to you. And it's not, they may not always do that due to the fact that you have no control over that. And you shouldn't even be worried about what the other person gives. You should only be worried about giving. Like I said, you don't want to give to try to receive something. That's not the way to go. It's to give yourself is allowing you to receive. It's allowing that blockage of receiving to come to you. And it's allowing the way, so the way it's not allowing you to receive because you're not giving is because once you're allowed to give, you can accept to receive from somebody else because you are giving to them. Therefore, they're allowed to either take it upon themselves to receive, to allow themselves to receive so they can give to you. And that's how this world works. You talk about how like famous people, how they actually get noticed, how they actually rise up to become a superstar, to become popular, to be in movies, to make records, hell, to even be a president. It's all about networking. It's all about giving to receive, without the emphasis of receiving, obviously. But to give yourself, it's a joy. You should honestly just give yourself for that feeling of feeling good. But it's not even that. So most of us are in a wanting stage. We want this. We want the cars. We want the money. We want the good job. We want the promotion. We want to be fit, get that nice toned body. Most of us are at that stage, the wanting. Now, you take that to the doing. Say going to the gym. You do what it takes. You do what it takes to become great, or to get that body, or to lose that weight. And once you do it enough times, you elevate to being that person that has lost that weight, to improving themselves, to making themselves more healthy. And that's what giving is. You're giving yourself that opportunity to receive from the world. So once you're doing by giving, it's allowing you to become, to receive what this world, this universe, the Lord up above, either way that you want to take it, is allowing you to be able to receive that. And there's also another part where it's you can give, but you may not be able to allow yourself to accept it. And that's a whole different video I can get into, but for now, that's what I got. So now, giving allows you to release a good positive vibe out in the world. When you don't give, it kind of shells you into your own world, your own mind, your own identity. But we're all one. We all share this energy that flows through us, and when we cut it off from other people, we cut ourselves off to the entire world. Now, me going out here and giving care packages to the homeless on the streets, that's just like one level of giving. You can give charity, you can give through donations, but that's just not it though. See, you can give yourself, you can give your personality, you can give time, you can be a positive influence in somebody's life. And that's pretty much where I'm trying to come from. I'm not here trying to tell you to give so you can become rich and famous. You become rich and famous internally. Now, maybe you think that me putting this out there and me going around and giving these care packages to the homeless on the street, you may think that, well, this guy is just doing that to get publicity. And it's fair enough. You can think the way that you want to think, but that's coming from a lower paradigm. And the fact is, when you give yourself, like I've said, it opens you up to the whole world and allows you to be free. And yes, you do have to be vulnerable. That's a part of giving, is to be vulnerable, to give a piece of you, to give a piece of who you are, your identity, to be, here you go. Because what happens is, if that person or that thing does not accept it, yeah, it could hurt. That's if you have the wrong mindset, the mindset of taking or to receive. Now, I've said to give. So you want to give, and that's it. Just do the action, and you will get it back, definitely. Now, there was a couple homeless people I talked to, and they're all nice. They're all trying to survive, But you can tell that some of them are out of it. And that's when I say it shells you in. It's hard for them. They're on the street. They are trying to survive on their own. We all made some choices that maybe we regretted, or we have given up on ourselves sometimes. And that causes us to be walled off, to be shelled in a sense, and not want to give the other people. We come in a scarcity mindset. So it is always good to give. Don't ever stop giving. And the people I talked to that I gave the care packages to, some of them seem out of it, but in a sense you can tell the gratitude. Like, they're like, dang, someone's out here trying to give. I kind of, in a sense, put a smile or put some positivity into their life. And hopefully that reflects somehow. Maybe somewhere down in the past, they gave, and I'm just repaying them back. The world, the universe, God has chosen me in this moment, in a sense, to give back. And that's how it works, But that's just something to think about. So I completed my mission for today and just walking through the city. It's kind of crazy actually think like how the city looks and how it's kind of crummy. There's trash all over the place sometimes, but there's like some really cool stuff, and like there's some really cool artwork out there, like just the way that things are put, like the buildings and everything. It's really nice. But I do want to say thank you for watching, and until next time, you know, if you're new, hit subscribe. If you like, hit the like button. Tell a friend, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.